Hi everyone, welcome to another video, and this one is just to preview the Dublin Racing Festival. And finally I'm going to dip into the winnings of Potter's Corner. Now I'm not saying this is a big bet because it really isn't. I'd actually advise a little smaller stakes than on Potter's Corner. And it's a horse I'm taking a big risk with as well because I'm not even certain he's going to be declared. So I'll get on to him in a minute. The Dublin Racing Festival is going to provide a lot of clues. It always does. Value's thin on the ground. I'm not really sure I see a whole lot of it anywhere. The races on the Saturday, the declarations are out. And that's part of the reason I'm putting the bet up now. Because the horse involved wasn't declared this morning for the 2 mile 6 race. And I wasn't hoping he would be declared. So he hasn't been. And that's part of the reason he's been put up as the bet. But when you look at the declarations for the races, it's small fields, very select, but very difficult to find winners in. For example, the Dublin Chase, you've got a Plutard against Chaclan Poursois against Silius Emery and Min. Now trying to pick a winner out of there, I mean you could have the Champion Chase winner and the Ryanair winner in the race. And trying to pick out which of those is going to win on the day, and finding a bit of value is almost impossible. So for me, that would be an absolute no bet race. Just watch and savour. And it's the same with Honeysuckle against Sharjah. Now you'd expect Honeysuckle getting £7 would be able to beat Sharjah unless the ground was quite firm. But she's coming back for Forlonge. Sharjah's got a great record at the track. This is Honeysuckle's first time going left-handed. There are a lot of lifts and bats, but you've still got to think, can Sharjah give her £7? But then Classical Dream, if the ground came up soft, would have a great chance too. And the races are all a little bit like that all the way through. And it means that a punter trying to get value, and you shouldn't be betting for the sake of it, or because it's good racing. If you don't have a bet, you just don't put any money on. And betting because Min's running, or betting because a Plutard's running, or Chaclan Poursois running really isn't the way to be going. So anyway, the bet I'm going to have, like I say, enjoy the weekend rather than have bets, but I'm going to have a small bet. It's an each way small bet. Now, the way I bet each way, I would say this was a £30 bet. I would put £10 each way and £10 win on the horse. The horse is 10 to 1 with 365 and 8 to 1 with most of the other bookmakers. Now that would return at the 8 to 1. It would return £10 win, £10 each way. It would return 26 if it places. I'm quite happy to lose the £4 to increase my winnings should the horse win, because then I'll get 26 if it places. And if the horse wins, I'll have £20 win on it at 8 to 1, which is 180 plus the 26. So £206 for my £30, plus if he places I only lost £4. But we could lose the lot before when the decks come out. But I think he'll come into fours if he's declared. Now Willie Mullins trains the horse. He's got 3 in the race. He's won the Supreme 5 times out of the last 7. He's always got a good Supreme horse, yet he's not got a horse in below 20 to 1 for the Supreme this season. So I think his big gun's got to come out in this race. It could be Mount Leinster, who's finally fulfilled his promise and won a good race beating Antukas. It could be Blue Sari, who's not done it over hurdles yet. But I think it could be Asterion Forlonge. I think he's the forgotten horse because he's not had a chance to be in a graded race yet. He's big money buy. He's won a bumper in a novice hurdle. He won the novice hurdle just as easily as Shiskin won his. I think he could be the one, and I'm prepared to play on him each way at 8 to 1 for this race. He's 10 to 1 with 365. If you can get that, I'd take that. That'll give you 2 to 1 the place and actually give you £30 back for your £30 if you did put £10 each way and £10 win. I'm not suggesting a stakes. He's a small stakes bet. He's probably a smaller stakes bet than Potter's Corner was. He's an each way bet. I think he has a very good chance, and I think if he's declared, he'll go short. Well, pretty short. Will Willie Mullins run all 3? I really don't know. I have a feeling Envoy Allen's not going to go. He'd be a lot shorter price if he was intended to go. Abacadabra, he's drifted for this all week. Easy Works ran over further than this all his career, and all of a sudden comes back to 2 miles. So there are a lot of reasons to actually think that Willie Mullins could win this race, and I think Asterion Forlonge, even if he's the second string, if he places, we're going to just about get our money back, or get our money back if you can get the 10 to 1. And I'm just prepared to play at that price. I think he's value, and there are no guarantees in betting. I mean, I can't come on here and just think every horse I'm going to bet is going to win. But we've done well with Potter's Corner. The anti-post book looks okay. We've won at Cheltenham 2 years in a row. So I'm prepared to put a small stakes each way bet on Asterion Forlonge for the Chantal Farmer Novice Hurdle at 8 to 1, 10 to 1 in a place if you can get it with Bet365. So I'll wish you a great weekend. Enjoy the racing. Try not to be betting on these tight races. Just enjoy it. Make notes for Cheltenham. See where bets can be hard for Cheltenham. And if you fancy one that you think's a big price and it's going to contract a lot, have a bet for Cheltenham on it as well. But enjoy the racing. You don't see racing as good as this a lot, so enjoy it. Have a great weekend. I'll be back to you to review it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.